Hello, and welcome to today's trending contract, Kill Order Test Run, set in Whittleton Creek and supplied to us today by Emerald Hunter. So with no briefing, we'll move straight on to our targets, and today we have 5 of them, along with a free map. So for today's challenge, we're going to be trying something a little different. Our patron has suggested trying the trending contracts with empty pockets. So that's what we're going to do. So right from the start and off the bat, we can get to our first target easily enough, and that is the gentleman just to our right here. So we're going to make our way into the park shed via the rear window. We're going to take the shovel from the wall, open the door and throw the shovel against the shelving. Unfortunately, it has got itself stuck, so we are going to have to do this manually. So we're going to hop back out through the window, and when the target comes in to investigate the noise, we are going to try and get back in through the window behind them without being spotted. So we're just going to wait for the door to close, and we just about made it, and we'll give him a quick neck massage. There we go, and that is target number 1 taken care of. So we're going to deposit him in the closet provided, and we're going to take his outfit so that we can move around a little bit more freely. So next up, we are going to make our way over to the house with the boat outside. That is usually the, I believe, Lewinsky house. I just call it the house with the boat outside. And in the rear garden there, we will find a propane cylinder. And propane will come in very handy today as we have empty pockets. So we're just going to hop over the Hanson's house. That's the house that's for sale. And then over the garden fence into the Lewinsky house, which is the house with the boat outside. We're then going to grab the propane cylinder and then return to the park. This time we're going to use the gates. We don't have to hop over the fences anymore. And we're going to place this down by where the politician is located. And he will move off in a few moments with his guard. And that will leave us alone with his aide. We're going to place the propane cylinder about there, just by the edge of the board, or the billboard there. And then we're going to head off to Helen West's house, as we require one more item, and that would be a silenced pistol. We have access to a regular pistol, but we want a silenced one for what we are going to be doing. And the nearest available silenced pistol that we have easy access to will be in Helen West's bathroom. So we're just going to hop over the fence once we get there, in through the bathroom window, and then position ourselves behind the door. Now unfortunately, I think we've just missed the CIA/FBI agent Gardner. So we are waiting around a little while for him, but we have plenty of time, as the politician will not return for a good 20 minutes real time. So once the Gardner/FBI undercover agent makes his way into the bathroom, we can then pounce on him, render him unconscious, and take his silenced pistol. We can then return to the park, and we are going to position ourselves in the bushes by the park shed. So as you can see, 2 of our targets are here. Now one of them is an undercover CIA FBI agent who is posing as a regular citizen. and in a few moments he will go to the well, and after he leaves the well he will go and stand with the politician's aide, and at that point we will detonate the propane cylinder as best we can with this rather inaccurate weapon. So 2 quick shots into the propane if we can, and that's 2 more of our targets taken care of. So we still have a fair bit of time before the politician Mr. Blake III and his bodyguard get back. That gives us loads of time to now go and retrieve both of the remaining propane cylinders on the map. Now the first of which will be located in the house for sale, and that will be in the kitchen. The more important one is the one in the creek shed, as that one has the tendency to self-detonate. So we're just going to make our way into the house for sale, which I believe is the Hanson's house or the Lewinsky house. I may have them backwards. Usually I just call this the house for sale and the other one the house with the boat outside. So in the kitchen we can retrieve the propane cylinder, and if we don't get snagged up on Bumblebee there, we can make our way back to the park, and we're going to place the first propane cylinder inside the awning or the tent area. So anywhere around here will do. And then we've got the long trek round to the creek and pray that the shed door isn't open, which it isn't, and then pray that the propane cylinder doesn't detonate in our face as we go to grab it. So once we get back here, we're just going to make sure that the body clear up is underway, or at least finished. We're then going to throw our second propane cylinder on the floor nearby to the first one, and then we are going to retake up our position in the bushes to the side of the shed here, line up our shot with the propane cylinder, and then all we have to do is wait a good 10, maybe 15 minutes for the politician and his guard to return. So they should be heading over this way now. As you can see, it's about 20 minutes into the mission when they head back. Now the guard will go straight into his usual place underneath the awning. The politician, Mr. Blake III, will hang around outside the tent first of all, but in a few moments he will join the guard inside. He's probably wondering where his aide has gone, but once he heads into the tent area, we can then detonate the rest of the propane and eliminate our final 2 targets. So with everybody now dispatched, all that's left for us to do is to make good our escape, and the nearest available safe exit will be the bridge exit. So there we go, one more trending contract taken care of, and once we get across this bridge we will get confirmation all of our targets have been eliminated according to plan. We had no objectives to worry about, and we gain ourselves a silent assassin rating. I have been Anubis, and I will see you all in the next video.